right. The last two have here are some firearms related bills. We want to oppose 1697, which would exempt firearms manufactured and retained in New Hampshire from federal regulation. So basically, if you manufacture a gun in New Hampshire and you plan to just keep it in New Hampshire, then you don't have to follow federal rules for that gun. And as you might imagine, we don't have a whole lot of federal regulation on our gun safety as it is. So this really kind of weakens that limited gun safety, gun violence prevention, actions that we have, and weakens tracking and accountability. So unfortunately, this one has already gone through public hearing. So again, it's an email. We want them to vote no on the ought to pass recommendation. The committee did vote that it ought to pass. Fun times. And I'll just go right into the next one.
Sure, yeah.
Firearms. So we want to oppose HB 1793 as well, which prohibits public colleges and universities from regulating possession or carrying firearms on campus. So an individual school would not be able to say, we don't want firearms on campus. This also got an ought to pass recommendation from the committee. So we want to email our reps and ask them to vote no.
Pretty straightforward. This one has actually gotten a lot of attention. A couple of the sponsors, or the primary sponsor of it, is a young Republican state rep from Rochester, Sam Farrington, who has made this one of his signature issues in his first term as a legislator. And if you look at it, by and large, the list of sponsors and co-sponsors is kind of a who's who on not just Second Amendment, but on a variety of issues, folks that are typically on some of the wilder stuff that we're talking about this year. So this is definitely one that I would argue is as much about the show and being able to highlight an issue and beat that drum as it is about the policy itself. And so this is an important one. It may be last on our list today, but it is not because it's last on the list of importance or anything. Take a few moments and vote no on the ought to pass recommendation on